Good rising, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome, everyone, wherever you are, whenever you are, for all you time traveling shifters out there. This is Wolf, and you're tuned in to another exciting, inspirational opportunity for us to be able to connect as a community, to be able to wake up together and create attention with the world. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this. As always, this will be another opportunity for us to be able to start our morning with some intention, to be able to bring ourselves into our breath, to be able to practice some meditation, to be able to move our body, for us to be able to connect as community, for us to be able to evolve as a global team of shifters. And for those of you who have been tuned into the previous broadcasts, thank you. You may have even noticed, and as I'm talking right now, again, for those of you who are familiar with this, just start moving your body. So start massaging. Just start giving yourself like a little bit of a massage wherever you feel it, wherever you need it. Even just kind of like, imagine just kind of like giving yourself a shower. And in the same way you would like rub yourself with soap, you're just kind of like rubbing yourself with massage. So just kind of like get like every little place. And then if there's like a particular spot where you really feel you like want to sit with it a little bit more, just do that. And then we're going to be standing up in a little bit. We're going to be moving into some standing meditation as well. And if you do want to be able to participate in that, grab yourself a tennis ball or some sort of other object that can accomplish what a tennis ball does. So it can honestly be like a ball of socks. It can be, like it can be something. I don't know. It could be like a ball of tape or something like that. It can be some sort of object, because what we're going to be doing, we're going to be standing up and we're just going to be doing a little bit of flow practice in that sense. There we go. Cool. And yeah, we'll be getting to that in the next little minute. But again, I just want to give like a huge thank you. For those of you who were tuned in, literally even just yesterday, you'll see like a bit of like an ongoing story. It's like, it's not that every single one of these broadcasts is exactly the same. It's going to be different depending on like where I'm at, what day it is, what the objectives of that current day are. And yesterday, again, and just kind of like massage yourself as we're just chatting here for a second, just kind of like stretch your neck. Yesterday was admittedly like it was a challenging day for me to kind of like get started in terms of like even doing the broadcast. And there was a part of me that was just like, maybe I just won't do the broadcast. No one will care if I don't do the broadcast, but maybe they would care. I would care. But at the same time, doing it anyways and being real with it was important. And there were numerous people who like even sent me a message later that day that were just like, hey Brendan, like thanks for going through with that broadcast, because there was actually like a lot that you were experiencing that was very like synchronistic to what I was feeling. And sometimes, like that's like something that's incredibly important, is just realizing that like what you're going through right now, it may feel like you're the only one going through it, but realistically, we're all kind of going through things together. And so that's why I think it's important for us to be able to show up and for us to be able to like hold space together as a team, and for us to just be able to be like, oh, okay, like it's okay. It's okay to be feeling how we're feeling. And then again, to be able to create the intention of moving forward. If we're in a bit of a funk, how do we get out of that funk, right? And like that's something that honestly, I mean, maybe it's just me, but they never taught me that in school. They never taught me how to get out of a funk, right? Like it was just like, I don't know, it was just not a subject of discussion. But it's important for us as a team to be able to remind ourselves, how do we get out of funks? And again, we get out of funks by talking with other people, by being around other people who are just able to kind of either like listen or share some inspiration or give us a new perspective. And at the same time, if we have no one else to talk to, then it's important to be able to talk to ourselves, do like journaling brain dumps, just be like, okay, ask myself some important questions. And that's where I made that little video yesterday. And again, just give yourself some face taps. We're going to be standing up in the next little minute. We'll do some breathing first and then we'll stand up. And that's where yesterday, I'll just recap real quick. I put up a post yesterday, and it was about the idea of like asking yourself, like, what is your purpose? And really aligning with that and using that to like push through any stagnation, right? So it's like, again, for me, it's like, okay, what is my purpose? Helping build a team. And this is what we're doing right now. So I'm so grateful for you to be able to be here. And seriously, like, man, like, oh, there's some exciting stuff like coming up. So again, quick reminder, if you want to be like involved with the core team, if you want to be able to be like a part of like the private team discussions and part of the ongoing on-air broadcast discussions and lots more, be sure to go to paradigmshiftcentral.com and follow the signal. Okay? Like that's the game. Like that's your objective. Follow the signal at paradigmshiftcentral.com. You'll see what I mean once you get there. Cool. Okay. So I want to be able to remind people, grab a tennis ball. If some sort of object, we're going to be standing up in the next little minute, and then we're going to be doing like some little bit of a flow practice. Oh, and if you got like a bow staff or a lightsaber, grab one of those too, because you can use it as well. And before we even get to that, check in. How is your body feeling? Shake it up a little bit more. Shake it up in like a fast way, shake it up in a slow way. Open your shoulders, open your chest. You were sleeping all night, you were dreaming all night, you were busy, your soul was busy, but now you're back in this dimension and you're ready to kick some ass, right? Right? Like, what are you going to do today? You're going to kick some ass. That's what you're going to do today. So, what we're also going to do today for this broadcast, for those who haven't been tuned in before, what we do, again, we've been doing Waking Up with Wolf for over a month now, I think. Over an eon now. One of the things we do within the Wednesday broadcast is that we actually practice a healthy body image. And the way how we do that is by actually inviting people to be able to practice shirtless. And so what I'm going to do in the next moment, I'm actually going to practice shirtless. I'm going to take off my shirt. And again, reiterating, this isn't like for the purpose of like sexualizing anything. If anything, it's just like really bringing us back to the nature of our own body. And so when I take off my shirt, you're welcome to do what you feel comfortable with. And again, I'm doing this to really like hold space for all of us, because I think like having a healthy connection with our body is such a valuable thing, right? And we are our hardest critic. Be like, oh, that shouldn't look like this shouldn't look like that, or this should be more like this, or something like that. And it's okay. It's okay to know like what your goals are and everything like that. Your body is your work of art. You're shaping it. But at the same time, we gotta love ourselves for who we are. We don't have to like wait to be a certain thing in order to be able to love ourselves for who we are now. And so we'll practice that. We'll practice that in the next moment. So before we do that, I just want to be able to invite us to just kind of like drop into our breath real quick. Literally just for like 30 seconds, and then I'll do the removal of the shirt. And again, if you want to remove your shirt, you can. If you don't want to, it's optional. If you're out in the middle of like, you know, the field or something like that, by all means, just do it and absorb the sun. But right now, let's just check in. Let's just slow down. Feel the rhythm of your breath. And if you can, feel the rhythm of your heartbeat. Relax your face. Allow yourself to just drop in to a psychedelic space within yourself. We might have been talking, might have been focusing on a lot just a moment ago. But as we shift our attention, how quickly, not that it's a rush, but how effectively can you bring yourself to your breath? This is your exercise. Gentle inhales, gentle exhales. Forget about yesterday, forget about worrying about today or even being excited about today. Practice being in this moment and filling your cup with peace. That is a big part of this practice. We fill our cup with peace. And we do this simply by being quiet, by being present, by being aware. So feel your chest lift with each breath. Can you feel your heart beat? Remind yourself of what your heartbeat symbolically represents. A pulse, a rhythm, the same very heartbeat that brings life into being, that exists all throughout the cosmos. Your heartbeat, your breath, is equally amazing as the stars in the heaven, as the explosion of a galaxy. Not that galaxies explode, but you know, like the birth of something awesome in the cosmos. You know what I'm talking about, right? So breathe into that just for a few more breaths. And as you do this, imagine yourself just filling your cup with peace. So you can literally just kind of like imagine, like, yeah, you're rooting into the ground. Your branches are extending into the heavens. And as you do this, it's like you're plugging yourself in. You're plugging yourself into a current. You're plugging yourself into the circuit board of the universe. Maybe as you do this, maybe there's a message for you as you connect the wire. Invite yourself to just listen. And whether that voice is immediately something that feels like it's something else, like a guide or an angel or just your subconscious, at the same time, even just invite yourself to narrate your discussion with yourself. So just talk to yourself right now. Almost in like a third person. So you can just say to yourself, you know, for me, it would just be like, Brendan, you're doing awesome. You're doing great. Every day you are learning. Every day you are growing. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. And I know that you are doing your best. And the light that you shine inspires many more people than you may even know. And so speak to yourself kindly. Honor the work that you're doing. Honor your intentions for what you are creating. Just be in this space just for the next few moments. If you listen closely, you can hear the universe talking to you. And what it says that it is proud. It says that it loves you. It has always loved you. Through the easy times, through the hard times. It sees your benevolence. It sees your altruism. It sees your potential. In the same way, if you are growing a plant inside of your house, you water the plant and maybe you talk to it. Maybe you say to that plant, be like, oh, little plant, you're such a good little plant. You're going to grow and you're going to do exactly what you need to do because that's what you are. And I love you in doing that. Now imagine that your higher self, you as your higher self, you are your own guardian angel. Remember that, if that's the term you want to use. Speak to yourself in that same way. You are your own little house plant. That's cute. Just be like, oh, little human, you're doing so good. You're doing so great. You're constantly growing. You're constantly reaching for the light. Knowing that the light is guiding you, calling you, birthing you into new realities. Straighten up your spine, lift up your chest, feel proud in this moment. Wake up. Wake up to the love within your heart. Wake up to your own inspiration. Do you feel that? And as you cultivate that within yourself, as you fill your cup with your own peace, know that you have the ability to pass that on to others. Be the voice of their angels for them. Allow the universe to speak through you to them. Whatever you do today, I want you to compliment a person. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a stranger. I want you to just express your appreciation for them. You can just be like, hey, like, I really like that post that you put up today. I think it was really cool. Or, hey, thanks for taking out the garbage. I really, really appreciate that. Or, you know, hey, I haven't told you this in a while, but I'm really glad that we're friends. And I really appreciate the time that we share together. Maybe it's one message. Maybe it's a few messages. Maybe you can spend all afternoon just sending out loving messages to people who you know. I dare you. Oh shit, he dared me. Now I have to do it. Oh god. I double dare you. Oh god. Take one more breath here. Deep inhale. Big exhale through the mouth. Breathe in. Big exhale. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Release your hands from your heart. Shake your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Reach up towards the sky. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. If you're listening to this in the future, please feel free to just drop some 1111s in the live chat. That way, so I can like send you bonus points, bonus love. Cool. Okay, if you're ready for it, now it's time for us to be able to practice our self-love by flaunting our nipples. I'm just joking. By taking our shirt off. Nothing wrong with that. and from there, I'm actually going to stand up and we're going to do some body movement. We're going to do a little bit of dancing. We're going to do a little bit of self-love. And then from there, we're going to get into our chakra practice. And then from there, we're going to wrap it up. And I'm really excited. There's a lot that we're working on today. And FYI, we got a broadcast coming up this Thursday for Team Roundtable. So cool. If you want to be involved with that, please feel free to join. Okay, so stand up, stand up, stand up. Just gotta tilt this here. Thank you, everyone, for joining. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. So happy you're here. Okay, cool. All right. So if you're standing up, just shake your arms, shake your body. And I want you to, if you choose to, again, this is fully optional. Do what you're comfortable with, and even if you're not fully comfortable with it, maybe you want to challenge yourself. But what you're going to do right now, you're going to take off your shirt, and again, this is totally in a non-sexual way. This is really just to be able to like get back into our skin suits, human suits. And when you do this, you can either do it in as simple a way as you want, or you can do it in a way where maybe you're looking in a mirror and you're like eye gazing with yourself and you're loving yourself, or you can do it in a way where it makes that sound effect when you open up a chest in Legend of Zelda, where it's like, da-na-na-na. You know, I don't know. Do whatever you want, right? Okay, I'm just going to stand here, take a breath, and when you're ready, you can choose. And again, it's totally optional. It's totally optional. You're doing this as an act of self-love, as a practice of self-love, to be able to just like remind yourself of how amazing it is to have this body, to have this spaceship. Your body is a spaceship. Your body is a spaceship. Body is a spaceship. Whoa. That's an actual song, by the way. Okay, anyways. Alright, my shirt is coming off. As I breathe, as I love myself. Just imagine you're like out in a field and you're just like getting the sun on your skin. Maybe you are outside. Maybe you're near a window. Beautiful. Notice the difference that feels. Do you suddenly feel like the skin on your body? Yeah, that also makes sense. Do you feel the air on your skin? Do you feel what it feels like right now? Can you feel that? Can you suddenly like feel yourself like opening up to a new sensation? A new sensation. Isn't that a song too? And I want you to just give yourself a hug while also stretching your shoulder blades right now. And I just want you to like give yourself a nice hug, and I want you to feel like the skin of your skin touching your skin. You're just like a thing of skin right now. And your skin is like a huge organ. And so just feel it. Just feel yourself hugging right now. Just take a breath. Just tell yourself that you love yourself and that you're the most adorable thing. I love myself and I'm the most adorable thing. Cool. When you're ready, you can just release your arms, or you can stay there all day. I don't care. That's totally fine. All right. What I want to be able to do is invite you to grab some sort of object. If you don't have a tennis ball, you can grab like a ball of socks. You can grab like some sort of object. You could even grab like a roll of hockey tape. For all of you who play hockey, grab a hockey tape. Some sort of object that you can toss around. And I want you to just begin practicing moving and practicing tapping into a flow state. And I want you to just be able to like allow yourself to listen to your own body. So again, you're not even necessarily just like doing what I'm doing. You're just moving your body, and you're just kind of like creating your own Tai Chi movements as you do it, while stretching yourself out as you choose. So you're reaching up, you're reaching down, you're reaching to the side, you pass the ball around, you do the hokey pokey, and you na 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 na. Shift in paradigms, that's what it's all about. And you pull your pants up so they don't fall off during the broadcast, because that'd be embarrassing. Da-na-na-na-na. That's alright, I don't care. Cool, alright. So for me, I'm just going to kind of get into like my own kind of flow state, and we'll just do this for the next little bit. And this is your meditation. I want you to get to the point where even if you drop the ball, it's a part of the dance. So like if you drop the ball, allow that to still be like, the flow doesn't stop. The trick is to keep going. And I want you to just like begin moving your body in weird ways. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I want you to move one arm forward, and I want you to move one arm backwards. Can you do that? Can anybody do that? Please don't tell me I'm the only one who can do that. I mean, I had to practice it when I was like 13, but nonetheless. All right, so if you're like in the mirror right now, you can even do like forms of martial arts. Pretend you're like training for like the World Heroes Championship Tournament fighter, Dragon Ball Z stuff. And you're just moving your body. And I want you to do it to the point where you're actually noticing the sensations in your body beginning to shift. I want you to notice like the temperature in your body changing. So again, you're incredibly intelligent. Your body is incredibly intelligent. Again, I don't need to tell you like what to do. I want you to just be able to like listen to your body and just move it. Just move it. And I want you to even just like use gravity. Use gravity to just like allow yourself to just kind of like feel that droop. And then you lift yourself up against the weight of gravity. You feel that. And again, maybe you're just like getting really advanced with the ball, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna mob it with the ball just for like a little bit. So just make sure my pants are good. And I'm gonna go out kind of like, again, I want you to feel like Neo from the Matrix, where you're like kind of like dodging bullets. And again, you have like this intimate connection with the object that you're throwing, and that's like kind of like something where you're unlocking your superhuman intuitive abilities. You'll feel it. You'll get to the point where like, you're like, could I do this with my eyes closed? And maybe you can. Maybe eventually you can. Watch, I'm gonna do this with my eyes closed. Okay, eyes are closed. Nope, not on the first try at least. The trick is to release and be present and listen to the intelligence of the body. Whoops. Honestly, this might take a while. Nope. This is like incredibly hard. I'm just gonna toss it up and catch it. I did it! I did it! I did it again! I did it again! I didn't do it that time, and that's okay. Okay. Alright, shake your body up a little bit more. Stretch for the sky. How are you feeling right now? Is your body awake? Is your body moving? How would you feel if you did this every day? Imagine you're just like a wild animal, just like rolling in the grass. So just kind of like lift your knees up and down. Shake your shoulders. Breathe. Remember to breathe. Use the ball. Throw it around. Again, if you have like any sort of sword or bow staff, you can even like switch to that. I'll just do that real quick. I hope you guys brought your lightsaber too. And you try not to break anything in your room as you do it. I seriously like want to be able to just like give you guys a heads up so that you can like get your own swords ahead of time. Whatever you're doing right now, just keep moving. Just 30 more seconds. Whatever you're doing, move with intention and feel like you're like a character from like the Avatar series or from Dragon Ball Z, and you're just like in the midst of your training and you're listening to the intelligence of your own body and you're noticing yourself becoming more in tune simply by practicing. Whatever the object is that you're holding right now, allow it to be an extension of your own body. Allow it to become like one with your field. Maybe you're going fast, maybe you're going slow. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Bring it into center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Connect with your breath. Become super aware of how your body is feeling right now. Remember what it first felt like when you took off your shirt if you did. What does your body feel like right now? Do you feel your cells alive? Do you feel them shouting with excitement? They're just like, yes, I am dancing right now. Let's take another breath here. Beautiful. When you're ready, return yourself to seated and we'll move into our chakra practice meditation. If you need to just do like any last movements, by all means, go ahead. Get it. Like actually everyone just do a quick shake. Quick shake and a quick like audible just just kind of dance here for a second. Yeah, you're a wild animal. You're a wild animal who's been pretending to be a non-wild animal by wearing clothes. You should be out in the wild, dancing in the mud. Cool. All right, sit down when you're ready for it. I hope that was mildly entertaining for everyone tuning into that. I don't mind embarrassing myself for the sake of like teaching other people how to love themselves. Because again, I think it's like the ego that's just like, but Brendan, the people will judge me. They'll think I'm weird. Oh. Let them. Let them think you're weird until the point where they actually get jealous. And then they're just like, damn, that weird looks fun. And I want that too. So again, sit down, go ahead, sit down. And I want you, even just like if you're comfortable with it, I want you to just kind of like relax your shoulders. And I want you to just like bring attention to the fact that you have a beautiful tum-tum. And I want you to just love your tum-tum right now. Wherever you are right now, I want you to just love your tum-tum. So don't try and show off, just kind of like get it all there. Hold it nice and proud. And I want you to just be like, I love you, tum-tum. We all have tum-tums, guys. We all have beautiful little tum-tums. Just in case you didn't know that. I have one, you have one, everyone has one. For some reason we think that we're not supposed to have one, but we do. So it's like the esoteric part of our body or something. What's that? Everyone has a tum-tum? My goodness. This changes everything. I thought I was the only one who didn't. Just love your body right now. If you're in front of a mirror, just kind of like look into yourself. Eye gaze with yourself. See yourself as your beloved. Gentle face taps. Feel the air on your skin. How are you feeling right now? And again, for those of you who may just be tuning in, again, like the whole fact that like we're shirtless is an option to be able to invite other people to be able to practice being shirtless as well. It's an option. It's totally an option. Practicing loving yourself. I'm just tapping my face right now, just being like, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. And by loving myself, I'm able to love others even more. Is that true? When we think about that, the more we love ourselves, the more capable we are of loving others. That sounds right. I think so. I think that makes sense. Not to say we can't love others a lot, even if we don't love ourselves a hell of a lot. But the more we love ourselves, I think the more we can like genuinely love others, you know? So, okay, let's move into our chakra practice meditation. Again, for those of you who are familiar, the chakra practice meditation we do so that eventually we can unlock our telepathic abilities so that we can like become superhuman and fly and basically be like real world superheroes. So again, this is based on like the Gnostic practice, the Gnostic teachings. And the Gnostic practices are like basically bringing forth information and practices from many, many, many different cultures all across the world. And so with each one, it is about making the mantra and focusing on the virtue. And when we do this, it brings attention to the chakra. And the chakras, again, if I were to explain this in 15 seconds, and I'll explain this so that you can explain it to someone else. Chakras mean spinning discs. And these spinning discs are points of energy, portals of energy in our multidimensional body that receive information beyond the present moment. That's essentially what it is. The chakras literally receive information from the future, from the past. So that's why like when you feel your intuition, when you feel that gut feeling, when you feel the inspiration, that's actually information coming from the future and kind of like coming into you. And you're just like, ah, that helps me know which way to go. So it's like kind of like with animals where they kind of like know how to navigate. That's like them receiving information from the future, where it's like the nature itself kind of guiding them. So we allow ourselves to tap into our own nature, which allows us to be like more in flow state, which allows us to be like Neo from the Matrix, where like that's the thing. Like I want all of us to be in that place where like calm and alert at the same time. So like when things come at you, when challenges come at you in life, instead of being like blah, 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 it'll be more kind of like and you can hold that. You can hold that presence. Okay, focusing on the brow chakra, what we're doing, we're practicing the mantra 3 times for each one while focusing on the virtue. You're going to notice your mind wander, use as an exercise, like using your biceps to be able to bring the attention back. This is a practice of focus as well. If you've been doing this as your first time, welcome. If you've been doing this before, do this more throughout the day. Technically, we should be doing this for like an hour, but we're just doing it for like less than 15 minutes. Do this in the morning, do this at sleep. If you need me to send you the cheat sheet with the vowels and the virtues, send me a DM and I'll send that to you. And if you want the 2-hour lecture, let me know. And it is on paradigmshiftcentral.com as well. So focusing on the brow chakra is the virtue of serenity and the faculty of clairvoyance. So this is again about being able to just be in that place of peace, of serenity, embody that virtue. Carry that with you throughout your day. What does serenity mean? It means just like being the water. Be water, my friends. So the vowel for this is vowel sound I, pronounced as in ski. The sound is E. We'll take a deep inhale, exhale together, and then we'll make the sound while focusing on just being in serenity. So when you're ready, deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Clear your throat if you need to. Deep inhale together through your mouth. Get as much oxygen as possible. And together, the sound E. E. Straighten up your spine again. Deep inhale. Keep your focus. Serenity. Exhale. Inhale again. Good. Moving into the next chakra, throat chakra. And again, when you're doing this, you can even just like imagine a little pulse of energy on each one. You can correlate with the colors. That would have been like blue, this throat chakra, or that would have been like purple. The throat chakra is going to be like bluish. And just even notice like the subtle sensations. When you do this, you're kind of giving yourself like a molecular massage as well. So just enjoy this. This is for you. This is literally just like starting your day off with a little gift for yourself. And again, it's going to help you just show up even more. Throat chakra, the vowel is vowel E, pronounced as in way. The sound is A. The virtue is justness, speaking our truth, words creating worlds. You are a magician, abracadabra. As you speak, so shall you create. So focusing on speaking well, balancing the throat chakra, shutting up when you don't need to talk too much. You crazy person. So, but at the same time, being able to speak up if we're having trouble, like kind of activating our voice. So finding the balance with all of this practice is about balancing the chakras. You all know that friend who just doesn't shut up. Their throat chakra is very, very open. So you want to be that like person that's listening twice as much as you talk because you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. That's my grandfather would say. Throat chakra together. Hands gently where you're comfortable, straighten up your spine, closing your eyes, bringing your focus there and focusing on the virtue of justness. And the faculty is also clairaudience. So in the same way we speak, we can also hear through this chakra. So this would be like where you kind of like get like the voice of guardians and angels and stuff like that and guides. Together, inhale, exhale on your own. Relax, relax, relax. Deep inhale together and then the sound A. Together Together again, focus on the feeling. Together again, one more. Good, good. Moving into the heart chakra next. And again, a reminder, the benefit of doing this regularly is the fact that like anything, like muscles, the chakras atrophy. So if you don't practice using them, if you don't kind of like do this practice, they can kind of close up again. They can kind of become imbalanced. So this is a regular practice, you know, like how often do you take a shower, right? Like you have to take a shower every once in a while, right? In the same way, we should be doing meditation every once in a while, because even inspiration is something that you constantly need to like renew. So this is us kind of like charging our battery, cleaning our car, cleaning our room. That's why we're doing this. We don't just do this once and be like, guys, I did this really good chakra practice meditation and now I am woke AF and I'm gonna be woke AF forever. It's like, no, you'll be like woke AF maybe for a while, and then you'll probably fall into some weird habits, and then you have to like work on yourself again. So working on yourself daily prevents us from kind of getting to the point where it's like, my goodness, look how incredibly messy my room is, right? It's better to kind of like clean it up as you go, and then you don't have to get to that point. Hands on our heart, focusing on the virtue of love, the heart chakra. The vowel for this is vowel sound O, pronounced as in snow. The sound is O. And again, with this one, focusing on love for ourselves, balancing our heart, being able to make sure that we're like not giving too much of ourselves away. Story of our lives, right? So many of us, we're just like, I'll just help everyone. And then we burn out, right? So finding that balance, finding that healthy balance of the heart chakra. Gentle inhale, exhale on your own. And again, the virtue for this is also the virtue of inspiration. So feel what makes your heart sing. That will guide you. Together, inhale and then the sound of O. Deep inhale through your mouth. O. Together again, deep inhale. Together again, deep inhale, focus. Let's do one more. Really focus on love. Focus on love right now. Beautiful. Again, like when we're doing this, it's almost as if like the mantra kind of carries our intention when you think about it that way. So that's very powerful. So if honestly, if you're just like doing this and you're just like thinking about video games or like eating pizza or something like that, you're not going to get the same effect of it by focusing what signal is being carried when you do that mantra. So you're focusing on like love in that moment, and then it amplifies it. Moving into the next chakra, the next chakra is the solar chakra. And then after that, we got the tum-tum chakra. Tum-tum? Tum-tum, a character from Little Ninjas? Three Ninjas? That was a great movie, wasn't it? Remember how excited that movie was? That's how excited I want you to feel about today. Remember last time you watched Three Ninjas? That was a fun movie. Okay, life can be as fun as Three Ninjas. Oh, tum-tum. Alright. Solar chakra is a vowel sound U, pronounced as in blue. The sound is U. It's a very interesting noise. The virtues for this is a virtue of temperance. Again, temperance is about practicing our willpower. Temperance is about put the cookie down. Put it down. I'm just joking. Anyway, imagine if someone did that. Can someone hire me to just like show up at their house, and then when you're like about to eat that cookie, I'll just like walk in, I'll just be like, put that cookie down. And then you're just like, oh, thanks, Brendan. Do it. Pay me $100 and I'll do that for you. Okay. Or I'll like call you. Okay. So the virtue for this is temperance, willpower. How are you practicing your willpower? What do you feel like impulse to do? And how can you use that to strengthen your willpower? Do you feel yourself being called to pornography? Do you feel yourself being called to smoking weed every day? Do you feel yourself to being lazy? Do you feel yourself to binging Netflix? None of those things are inherently bad, but in many cases, we want to be able to moderate it. If anything, all of those things that I just mentioned, save those. Use those as a reward for yourself. Maybe be like, yeah, I do want to smoke that joint, but I'm going to do it at the end of the week after I've accomplished my goals and I feel really good about it and I know I'm not using it as a crutch or a vice. And that's temperance. That's like really, really powerful. So, just a quick example, even for myself, I'm focusing a lot on my dreams right now. So that means I'm not smoking weed right now. I'm focusing a lot on cultivating my sexual energy. That means I'm not watching pornography because pornography screws up the dopamine levels. What other things am I doing? Those are kind of like my main things. And then again, just like my temperance on my work ethic as well, making sure that I'm like keeping locked in with my work ethic and not just like distracting myself. So the vices are the stone we use to sharpen the blade of our will. Remember that. So your vices are not your enemy. They are actually the tool you use to sharpen your will. Remember that. So hands on the solar chakra. Again, the solar chakra is a lot to do with like the sun, the energy of the sun within us. I think it's like isn't like chocolate the energy of the sun? Someone else heard about that? Okay. Anyways, this is also about the virtue of telepathy. Telepathy. So this is about being able to listen to your intuition. The more you work on your solar chakra, the better you're going to be at following your intuition. The more you'll be able to get that gut feeling. Have you had that gut feeling where like someone comes into your life and they're just like, let's be best friends, and you're just like, I don't know about that, or something like that, or just like, I feel there's something going on here where my intuition's just like, maybe not, and you're just like politely just be like, that's okay, thanks though. So again, the intuition in our gut will guide us. Anyways, okay, let's get into the practice. You're not just here to listen to me chit chat. Maybe you are, I don't know. Okay. All right. And again, with all the things I mentioned with the temperance, everybody's going to be different. Develop a healthy relationship in a way that works for you. Just reflect on it. Is it serving you or is it just satisfying you? Reflect on that. No judgment. Solar chakra. Vowel is U. The sound is blue. You sounded like blue. Blue. That's so funny. Okay. The sound is U. So breathe, inhale, exhale on our own together. Deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. Relax your shoulders, straighten up your spine. Bring yourself into this present moment. Together, deep inhale, the sound U. Focus, bring yourself into your temperance. Inhale again. Once more, deep inhale. One more bonus one. Focus on the feeling, the vibration. Beautiful. Awesome. That was great. Okay, we'll move into our next chakra again, and then we got two more, and then we're done after this, and we're on our way. Sometimes these broadcasts are half an hour, sometimes they're an hour. It depends on how much fun we're having. Did anybody notice like sweat from their armpits dripping down their body? Have you got to that point yet? I was doing that, and then there was like a single drip that was like, and I was like, oh my god, my entire reality is in that drip right now. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm glad this is moderately entertaining for you. Next is the pulmonary chakras. The pulmonary chakras are right here. There's two of them. Again, there's like a million chakras. I've said this before, but spoiler alert, everything is a chakra. The chakras we represent are just like accumulating points of little chakras that make bigger chakras. Chakras kind of have like their own gravitational field. This is just an idea. But essentially, every single atom is like a portal. It's like a black hole. There's an in point and an out point. It's like data coming in and out. So like every single thing is like a little tiny chakra, and then our chakras as a whole are just like where things accumulate. They're correlating to our organs and stuff like that. So massage your pulmonary chakras, and again, use this as a chance to be able to connect with your ultra memory. Sounds so badass. It's like He-Man or something like that. Ultra memory is about connecting with your ancestors, your future self, your past self, yourself maybe even beyond lifetimes, yourself within the dream space. Ultra memory, think all the things that you can't remember, you can tap into that. It exists. Maybe you're not supposed to remember all of it, but you can still just express gratitude for it. So give yourself a little bit of massage, and then when you're done there, put your hands down. The vowel for this is vowel sound A, pronounced as in saw. The sound is ah. So again, close your eyes, straighten up your spine, and when you're doing this, bring your attention to gratitude for your ancestors. You are your ancestors. You're continuing the work of them. Think about any relatives who have perhaps even like passed on, or you're even still with you, and just really be able to like hold gratitude for them, reminding ourselves that they're actually us. We're all branches of the same tree, so see them as yourself. So together, deep inhale, exhale on our own. Together, deep inhale, the sound ah. Focus, gratitude for your ancestors. One more, deep inhale. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, 2 more to go, and then we're done. You guys are doing wonderful. We'll get through these ones very, very, very effectively. That means not too much chit chat. Sacral chakra, the tum tum chakra, your favorite one, is the vowel M, pronounced as in Again, like the fact that when we eat food, we're like Why do we do that? Like it's intuitive, right? Like it's like actually correlating to ancient stuff. So this is the vowel when we do it, and this is again about the virtue of chastity, and the sacral energy, the sexual energies, and also the faculty of astral projection. So again, like life hack, if you're looking to like get better at dream recall and everything like that, cultivating your sexual energy is a very, very important part to that. And again, cultivating your sexual energy is a very altruistic thing where you're using that energy to move it into more vitality throughout your body, to be healthier, to be more inspired. Like honestly, try jerking off like every single morning and then tell me how much you get done. Go for it. Surprise me. But let's just kind of focus on working together with the intention. So for me, I cultivate my sexual energy on a regular basis. I usually go maybe like 3 weeks to a month at a time, if not longer. And when you get to a month, you unlock the ability to levitate. So find out for yourself. Hands on your tum tum chakra. Even just give yourself like a little bit of a massage, focusing on your intention to develop a healthy relationship with your sexual energy. Next time you're like practicing sex with a partner, I invite you to like practice it without orgasm, and really just like practice it as an art of like tantric sensual experience. If you choose to, it's up to you. So deep inhale, exhale on our own. And as we do this, just bringing love to our sexual energy, bringing balance, good relationship, intention to practice chaste and also temperance with our sexual energy. Deep inhale together, and then the sound Together again. Bring your mind back if it's wandering. One more. Beautiful. Again, any of these chakras, honestly, just practice these throughout the day. If you're like on the bus or just walking around, go ahead and just practice them wherever. Moving into the root chakra, final chakra for today. The virtue is patience, about being able to connect with the roots of the earth. It is known as lords of the earth, the faculty of it. It's about like rooting ourselves into the strength of Mother Gaia, while again expanding our branches into the heavens above. So like that's where we become the bridge of consciousness here on this earth plane to be able to help create heaven on earth. Very, very powerful idea, I know. The virtue is patience. The vowel is S, pronounced as in sizzling of the fire, rising of the serpent. Close your eyes. We'll move right into this. Gentle inhale, exhale. Give gratitude as you practice patience. You've been practicing it by showing up, and allow yourself to just like bring all of the virtues mentioned before into this moment. Serenity, justness, love, temperance, chaste, patience, gratitude. Deep inhale, exhale on your own. Relax your face, straighten your spine. Deep inhale together. The sound. Together again. Inhale. Once more. Patience. No rush. Just take another moment here. Breathe in. How are you feeling right now? Notice how your body's feeling. Do you feel more awake? Do you feel more present? Do you feel more grateful? Do you feel more inspired? If you answered yes to all of those questions, then you win a prize. Ding, ding, ding. That is the prize that you have given to yourself. The gift you have given to yourself. A couple more breaths here. Just enjoy the breath. It's delicious. Nom, nom, nom. Beautiful. Gently, when you're ready, open your eyes. Just kind of like roll your shoulders, bring a conclusion to this practice. We did it again. My goodness, this is an hour-long practice. Thank you again, everyone. Please feel free to just leave your comments of gratitude. I do go back and read them for those of you posting on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll end it off with a little bit of eye gazing, and then I'll just kind of mention to you a little bit again about like how to be able to support and get involved with the Paradigm Shift Central project. But I remind you, part of my intention behind doing this, yeah, this is something that I benefit from, but this is about being able to grow as community and really helping us step into our embodiment as shifters. Again, shifters are like the ancient archetype of the light guardian that has been hidden all throughout time, yet has always been present, that rises as shadow looms. And so if you're someone who is here to help make a difference in the world, if you're tuned into this broadcast, you're resonating with this frequency, then there's a bigger story that is unfolding between all of us. And by us practicing this, it allows us to show up with more intention, with more clarity, and with more inspiration. So thank you. Thank you for embodying your light guardian archetype, your shifter archetype. Thank you for being here together as a team. I see you. I'm grateful for you. I honor you. The divinity within me sees and honors the divinity within you. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. All right. Let's take a moment here to just eye gaze. Do you feel the difference a moment can make when we allow ourselves to intentionally wake from the stagnation of the story that we've been living in our past, to be able to step into the potential that will always last, the inspiration of the team that allows us to see the truth of this reality, that things are not as they seem. For beyond this body, we are spirit. Beyond this mind, we are soul. Beyond the illusion of separation, we have always been whole. So let us bring this story out further to those who have not heard, that they are the one true birthing of this world, or something like that. Pew, 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 pew. We are the dream awakening to itself. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, again, for being here. I encourage you to practice this every day with me. I challenge you to. I literally do, whether you're listening to the recording or not. And you're not just doing it to impress me, though I am impressed that you do show up. You're doing this as a gift to yourself. I want you to do this, and I want you to feel the difference it makes. You know, a shower feels good. You take a shower, it feels good. Exercise feels good. Eating good food feels good. This feels good. And let you carry that goodness with you throughout your day so that you can share with others, so that you can kick ass, so you can get the things done, so you can accomplish wonderful things, so you can share this love with others. Fill your cup with peace and share it with others. And share this broadcast. That's one way to do it. Invite more people to tune in. We're going to have like a lot more people tune in as we continue to do this. So the signal's getting out there. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for being a part of this. My name is Wolf. There's so much more to be able to get involved with. Again, if you're looking to get involved with like the core team of Paradigm Shift, we have an exclusive team chat server. We actually have a meeting coming up today at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have a broadcast coming up this Thursday. There's a group of people who are working together in shared inspiration and accountability, who are conscious media creators, who are leaders within our community, who are all across the world. This is the game we are playing. We're building the team. We're building the team map. Go to paradigmshiftcentral.com and follow the signal. If you're on Instagram, the link is in my bio. That will take you to the Shifter Pass application form. Or just send me a DM if you have any questions. Send me a DM if you just want to express your gratitude for this. Expressing gratitude is a great practice for you. And honestly, it means a lot for me to be able to hear it and just be like, wow, this is making a difference in people's lives. This makes you want to keep doing it even more. So I appreciate it. And again, please feel free to share this broadcast with your friends and just go to Paradigm Shift Central and explore. We got some cool stuff coming your way. So thank you again. And of course, if you do just want to like straight up donate, if you donate any amount through the donation in either send me a DM on Instagram or in the links in the info, you'll get a 25% off discount key for items at the Quest item shop. And again, shameless plug, items at the Quest item shop will get you things like shift buttons. This one says, ask me about life beyond death. I know it's a mirror version for those of you on Instagram. And the website is on the rim. There's like a whole bunch of these. And again, these are tools within the game to give to people to be able to help shift the paradigms, to be able to help spark synchronicity. So you'll be like next to someone at a bus stop and be like, hey, this is a gift for you. But try not to do it too weirdly. And they'll be like, what is this? And then they'll go to the website and then they'll sync up and then they'll tune into the broadcast and then they'll have their mind freaking blown. Then they'll tune into this. And then they'll be a part of the team and they'll wake up and you give them that gift of community and being part of a bigger story. Simple, effective tactics. Very, very, very cool. So again, go to questitemshop.com if you're looking for more of that. But if you want to just donate, you can donate $1 and get your 25% off discount key and save money that way. It's totally cool. And of course, you can also get your Light Guardian crystals as well. This one, oh, I didn't even have it turned on. The purple one is one of my favorites. So, and they do change color as well. It's an option for them. So we got lots of things to do today. This has been an hour special long broadcast. They're not all going to be this long, but hey, from yesterday to today, can you feel the shift? For those of you who tuned in yesterday, thank you for holding space. Thank you for holding space for me. And thank you for pushing through this together. As always, it is an honor, it is a privilege, it is a wonderful opportunity for us to be here as a team. Thank you so much. Please feel free to just drop your comments, send me some DMs afterwards. I look forward to being able to connect with more of you as the story continues to unfold. Let's go out there, go talk with a stranger. Remember what I said, go tell someone about your appreciation for them. Just compliment them. Simple little thing. Plant that seed, ripple that wave, lead by example, be it a stranger or a friend. And make sure you tell yourself that you love yourself too. So one more breath here together. You are awake. You're constantly awakening. This is your journey to lucidity. Go watch the Journey to Lucidity movies if you haven't seen those yet. Give yourself a little bit of a treat. Okay, I'm going to read the comments on Instagram afterwards. Thank you so much. This has been Wolf, Brendan, Skull Babylon, Mystic Spider-Man. Thank you so much. And as always, keep it shifty. Share this broadcast with your friends. And I will see you again tomorrow? Question mark? Let's do it. All right, much love, everyone. Until next time.